Welcome to the Beer Search Party. This is Sean Inman with you. As you can see before you, our review of New York beers continues with Southern Tier from Lakewood, New York. And this is their Imperial Extra Pale Ale, IEPA. It's called Hoppe, if you pronounce it French, or just Hoppe. So just decide on a way you want to pronounce it and go for it, unless somebody from Lakewood corrects you, because they probably know better. Southern Tier is a pretty famous brewery. They do a lot of strange beers. They have a special reserve series of beers that are pretty popular too. I recently bought one of their creme brulee beers. I didn't get a chance to try that one yet. Hopefully that'll be in the coming days. They have a few mocha Java beers, winter beer, which is pretty good. Now, one thing I really like about some breweries is that they'll put on the label what type of glass you're supposed to put it in, and in this one it tells you what the temperature is too, 42 degrees. Obviously I put it in the wrong glass because I poured before I looked, which I should have looked first. Now this one's 8% alcohol by volume, and with more information, they put all the ingredients in very specifically here. So the kettle hops are Columbus, the aroma hops are Amarillo, and then it was dry hopped with a combination of the both. So this should be a very interesting experiment in what a pale ale definition can be expanded to. And as you can see, it's light orangish, a little hazy yellow. So let's take a smell. A lot of floral with a hint of citrus. It's like you're, yeah, the orange definitely comes through the more that you smell it. Definite orange. Almost like the orange blossoms almost. Wow. Now that's hop bitterness that starts right at the first sip, right at the base of the tongue, and then it just rides all the way through. You get bitterness and a slight change all the way through, and then there's a little alcohol heat at the back end. Wow, this is interesting. But with a name like Imperial Extra Pale Ale, you can sort of figure that there's something weird going on here. Wow, yeah, that just warms you right up. It gets into your throat and boom, it's like, wow, I am up and at 'em, and that is a pretty powerful for 8% too. I've had some beers that have had higher ABVs where the alcohol has been masked a little more, and you can't really, and you can get in trouble by drinking it too fast. But this one, right after that initial hit on the tongue, it just slides down really, really hot on you. Interesting though. I do like the bitterness from the beginning. The heat at the end is a little much. It takes it from a bit refreshing to a bit of complex work almost. I don't know if that makes much sense, but there's some beers that start off bitter and they end up carbonated and refreshing, and you just can't wait to take another sip. And then the glass and the bottle are gone quicker than you can imagine. In this case, this is definitely one where you have to slow down, take in all the flavors, let that alcohol go through before hitting the next sip. Otherwise, you'll be missing out on what this beer is all about. And that's one of the things that can be very hard to do, is to figure out how fast to drink a beer. And that's at the heart of the snob versus geek question. That's at the heart of the same question with wine. So it's really up to personal taste. If this is something that you really enjoy and it's gone before you know it, then that's cool. If you enjoyed it and it's gone, by all means, that's cool. But I would say take a moment and just realize what type of beer that you are drinking. And if it is one that requires a little bit of slowing down to enjoy, then slow down and enjoy. Let it wash over you a bit more. So just take each beer as it comes and factor in your drinking style and just go from there. But just take a couple beats before you go through and just quaff it all and just sort of, okay, this is the type of beer it is, this is who I am, I'm going to take this one slow. But this one's very interesting. I love the aroma. The color's not bad at all. That's not one of the attributes that I'm too worried about. But yeah, that flavor is pretty good, and once you realize it, you're going to have to sip it. It works out good. Alright, this is Sean Inman. This is the Beer Search Party. You can find out more beer info and some of my views and news and what I've found out there that I think might be interesting to you all at www.beersearchparty.com. Thanks for watching. Cheers.